Can you hear me?
Yes, Mahoday, we can hear you.
Any questions from the last time? Any homework issues? We did Saptami Bhakti and Panchami Bhakti last time. Panchami Bhakti, like this one, is used. When is Panchami Bhakti used?
When it originates from something, or where something is going from something.
Yeah. And Panchami Bhakti is used on the word which represents the object which is stationary. For example, here Nadi Parvatat Pravati. Parvata is stationary, or stationary relative to the other object, and the other Nadi is moving. And then here Vimanam Kasmat Nirgacchati, Vimanam Nagarat Nirgacchati. So Nagara is static or stationary. Viman is moving. Here Shaya. Now we looked at a couple of other usages of Panchami, that Moshakaha Majarat Vibheti. Then there is a something is scared of something, then Panchami is used. While talking of this Panchami, we can also just continue with this Antaha Bahihi. So these are also related to Panchami. When we use Antaha Bahihi, now we have seen before, like Tasya Vamataha, Dakshinataha, Adhaha, Upari. So in those cases, which Bhakti is used, suppose we want to say to his left, to the left, to the left of boy, to the left side of boy, something is there. So, to the left side of boy, Nadi is there. So, Balakasya Vamataha, Vamata towards left. Balakasya Vamataha Nadi asti. Balakasya Dakshinatah Griham asti. Balakasya Prushthatah, to backside, Vrukshah asti. Balakasya Puratah, किम् अस्ति? बालकस्य पुरतः मार्जारः अस्ति. बालकस्य उपरि आकाशः अस्ति. बालकस्य अधः कटः अस्ति. These, when we use this adha, vamatah, dakshinatah, puratah, prashthatah, Shashti Bhakti used. Now what about Antaha Bahi, inside, outside? Okay. Volunteers to read these one by one? Or only one person can read, it doesn't matter. Okay. Subhashri Bhagini Raghumoda.
पर्यटकः एतत् कस्य भवनम्?
मार्गदर्शकः एतत् राष्ट्राध्यक्षस्य भवनम्.
भवनात्
राष्ट्राध्यक्षस्य.
Yeah. What is Paryatakah?
Traveler.
Paryatanam is like yatra, atanam, pari atanam, paryatanam. Atati means wanders, goes around, travels, atanam. So from there, atati is the kriyapadam, atanam is namapadam. So atakaha or paryatakaha or yatrikaha. These are the words for traveler. Etat kasya bhavanam, so that which you already know. And then we have margadarshakaha. Who is margadarshaka?
The guide.
Guide. So here, when we are reading this, just note how the words are used, though all of them may not be in Panchami, etc. Just note how they are used in Shashti and what is the meaning. Margadarshaka, etat rashtraadhyakshasya bhavanam. So we are using bhavanam as a building. And kasya bhavanam? Rashtraadhyakshasya bhavanam. Rashtraadhyaksha, who is Rashtrasya Adhyaksha. Who is Rashtrasya Adhyaksha?
President, king.
Country's president.
Shall I continue, Mahodaya?
Yeah, yes, please.
Bhavanat bahihi ke tishtanti.
Margadarshaka.
Here Panchami is used, right? Bhavanat bahihi. So here we are using bahihi antaha. Those are our focus words here. Bahihi antaha. Bahihi, when those are used, when bahihi is used, we are using Panchami here. Bhavanat bahihi. Not bhavanasya bahihi. Bhavanat bahihi. Outside the building. Ke tishtanti, who are standing. Margadarshaka.
Margadarshakaha. Bhavanat bahihi arakshakaah tishtanti.
Arakshakaah kim kurvanti?
Arakshakaah hastatah chalanti. Sorry. Itastatah chalanti. Te bhavanasya rakshakan kurvanti.
Rakshanam. Itastatah. Itastatah means here and there. Like Arakshakaha, the guards outside, itastatah chalanti. From here to there. Like they are going back to and fro, like back and forth. Itastatah chalanti.
Bhavanasya antah ke jana santi?
Bhavanasya antah rashtrasya adhyakshah vasati. Tasya kutumba janah api antah vasanti.
Okay, next one.
Bhavanat bahihi kesham vahanani santi?
Bhavanat bahihi sachivanam vahanani santi.
So here we had arakshakaha itastatah chalanti. So they move here and there, like itastatah, back and forth here and there. Itaha tatah. This has become a single word now. Itastatah. Itaha tatah. Itaha means from here. Tataha means from there. But together it means like here and there. Itastatah, from here and there. Bhavanasya antaha ke janaha santi, who are there inside? Bhavanasya antaha, inside the bhavanam or building, rashtrasya adhyakshah vasati. Rashtraadhyakshah. And tasya kutumba janaha api antaha vasanti. His family members. Antaha vasanti. Now when we say antaha, we can also ask kasya antaha. Inside what? Inside bhavana. Bhavanasya antaha vasanti. Paryataka again asked, Bhavanat bahihi kesham vahanani santi. Kesham is the question word here. What does it mean?
What type of?
So, Kesham. Look at the Kim word here. So, Kaha, Kau, Ke, Kam, Kau, Kan. Raghumoday, just read this table, entire table. Good.
Prathama vibhakti kaha, kau, ke. Dvitiya vibhakti kam, kau, kan. Tritiya vibhakti ken, kabhyam, kau, kai. Chaturthi vibhakti kasmai, kabhyam, kebhyah. Panchami vibhakti kasmat, kabhyam, kebhyah. Shashti vibhakti kasya, tayoho, ketam. Saptami vibhakti kasmin, kayoho, keshu.
So, what is this the meaning of the word Kaha? Kaha. What is the meaning of this word Kaha?
Who?
Who or what?
Who? Who? In the like in a pullinga. Kaha. Kaha. Balaka asti. Word has to be pullinga. The gender of the word. Kaha balakaha. Kaha parvataha. Then Kaudivachana. K. K meaning in the plural. Who? Similarly, Ditiya Vyakti Kam. For example, if you want to ask which what is that mountain, Parvat, which mountain he is climbing. So how do you form the sentence?
Everest
Which,
mountain.
not the answer. Which mountain he is climbing? How do you form the sentence? Moda, you want to try?
Saha kam parvataha
Arohati.
arohati.
Kam parvatam saha arohati. Kam parvatam saha arohati? Question. So kam is using because using it as the in conjunction with the parvatam. Parvatam kam. The parvatam is ditiya. Kam also you want to use ditiya. Then you have kau, kan. Then kena. Kena we already seen. Kena hastena khadati. Kabhyam kaihi. Kaihi mitraihi saha milati. Kasmaihi. Kasmaihi. Kasmai. Not kasmaihi. Kasmai pustakam dadati. Kebhyah pustakam dadati. Kasmat panchami. Any Sujata Bhagini, any example with the word kasmat?
Sarpaha bilat bahi agacchati.
Uttam. Sarpaha bilat bahi agacchati. Kebhyah is also panchami. Then kasya here shashti. Kasya graham asti. Like that. Shashti you want to use kesham. Kesham graham asti. Of whose? Kasmin keshu. These are all in pullinga, remember. Kesham, keshu. In this example, when we are saying, what are we looking at? kesham. So what does it mean here? Bhavanat bahi kesham vahanani santi.
Whom does it belong to? But in plural form.
Whom does what belongs to here?
Vahana.
Vahanani. Vahanani kesham vahanani santi. These vehicles belong to whom? Kesham is Bahuvachan. Then Bhavanat bahi sachivanam vahanani santi. Sachivanam, like ministers. Vahanani santi. There are some exercises here. Sarpah balat asti. So bahi agachati. Gruhat bahi. Nadi asti. Guhayaha. So what do we want to use here? Antah bahi. Simhaha vasati.
Antaha.
Granthālayasya antah bahi. Antah. Nagarat.
Antaha. Bahihi. Sorry.
Bahi. So again antah bahi. These are used like this, meaning inside and outside. And they are avayam. They do not have any other vibhaktis, any vibhakti forms. I had a couple of Subhashitam, if you're interested, can quickly go through these. Just to get, we already know these vibhaktis, so we can comfortably read these to understand the meaning of the words, actually, and the meaning of the Subhashitam. Who wants to read this? Anybody else present? Vijanti Bhagini?
Namaste, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll try, sir. It's a bit complex here. Okay. Utsave vyasane chaiva durbikshe rashtra viplave rajadvare shmashane cha yastishtati sabhandavaha. Is it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly right. So this because it is Subhashitam, which is a poem. It's a poetic composition, Padyam. So the sandhis always happen there. So with the words here decomposed here, separated, which is written here. So you can go read this one by one, which is written again here at the bottom. Utsave.
Utsave vyasane cha eva vyasane cha eva durbikshe rashtra viplave rajadvare shmashane cha yah shmashane cha yah tishtati saha bandhavah. Is that right? Bandhavah. Bandhavah. Right.
So what is the meaning? So it's all like Utsave, Yasane. What is the vibhakti used here? Durbhikshe, Ashtraviplave, Rajadvare. Which vibhakti is this? Saptami. Which meaning in that location, inside that, or in this. Like Utsave. What is Utsava? Utsava means Utsavaha.
Festival.
Festival, celebration. So Utsave in the festival, or in celebration, or in good times, when somebody is celebrating. He's in a happy mood, good times. Utsave, and then Vyasane. What is Vyasanam?
Bad habits.
Bad habits are in bad times also. Like somebody is feeling bad. Utsave, Vyasane, cha eva, and also Durbhikshe. Durbiksha. Durbiksha is famine. It's again bad times.
Sir? What is Durbiksha?
Durbiksha is like when in a famine times, right? When there is no water, no rain.
Okay, drought like that.
No, drought. Durbiksha.
Okay.
Rashtra Viplave. Viplava also means like a yuddham, or just again
Revolt.
Like revolt, something is happening. Something like the Rashtra. Rashtra is a country which is in which is what is called revolt is going on, or something. The country is not in a good shape. Rashtra Plave. Then Rajadware. Rajadware Shmashane cha. Somebody Rajadware Shmashane cha. Yaha tishtati sa bandhava. Rajadware means
door of the king.
King of the door of the king means palace.
Palace, yes.
And Shmashane. Shmashanam.
It's like it's cremation ground, or where the dead
cremation. Cremation ground. So Rajadware Shmashane. So these are used here as pair. Just symbolically saying again, cremation ground means again somebody's death happened. So it's again in these bad times or grief. Rajadware again happy times. Right? He is being respected. He is getting good position. Somebody is getting position. In both the cases also, yahatishtati, one who stays, one who sticks, one who stays with somebody. So somebody is having all this celebration or sorrow, bad times, durbhiksha, in the again drought, Rashtraviplave, in bad times again, Rajadware, good times, Mishane, again grief. In those cases, in all the cases, who tishtati, one who stays with somebody, saha bandhavaha, is the true relative. Another one, this also, have you gone through this? Yeah, somebody can read. Okay.
I can try.
Yeah.
Vidya dadati vinayam, vinayadyati patratam, patratvadhanam mapnoti, dhanadharmam tataha sukham. And the second line is Vidya dadati vinayam, vinayad yati patratam, patratvad dhanam apnoti, dhanad dharmam tataha sukham.
So Vidya, knowledge gives Vinayam. Humble, I think we have gone through Vinayam, humility. Vinayad, from humility, Ati Patratam. Patrata means Yogyata. What do you say in English? Yogyata, capability. Yeah.
Your
From
qualification, your qualification, right? Yogyata.
Yeah. Right. You become qualified, Vinayat, Yogyata, and then Patratvat, from being qualified, Dhanam Apnoti. He gets the Dhanam, or wealth. Dhanat Dharmam, because having wealth, he can do the Dharma, the right things, and then Tathasukam. From there, he gets happiness. So, for everything, the Moolam is Vidya, having the knowledge. A couple of things which, that was a previous one as example of Saptami everywhere, and here we have Panchami everywhere. Vinayad Patram, Patratvat, so we have Vinayad Panchami, Patratvat Panchami, and Dhanat Panchami. And then, so here actually you can say these are actually Vinayat, because of Sandhi, the is coming there. Vinayat. So what is today's new topic? So we'll go back. Let's go backwards. So we talked about Saptami, Sambodhanam. And Panchami we have. Panchami related we did Antaha Bahihi. And then Saptami. There is nothing here. Now, Chaturthi related, we can do Kimartham. Before this, we had the Chaturthi Bhakti. So, when is the Chaturthi Bhakti used? In what circumstances? In what sense?
Receiver.
Receiver. Like we have Dadati, and then Dadati was an example. Preshayati and Vitarati, those were the examples. And then this sets them Kuppati, when the Kriyapadam or the action is like Kuppati, meaning when somebody gets angry, Choraya Kuppati towards somebody. Or Choraya Kuppati, Guru Chatraya Kuppati, Mitraya Kuppati, Durjanaha Mitra Drishyati, you're cheating, Asuyati, in these cases also, Chaturthi is used. Now, like Bahi was related to Panchami, means with the Panchami Bahi is used, or with Bahi Panchami is used. With Vamataha, Dakshanataha, Adha, so with those Shashti is used. Similarly, we have, let's say, we have Kimartham. The question Kimartham is related to this Chaturthi. Let's see how. Okay. Sujata Bhagini, Kripaya Patatu. Prathamam Vakyam.
नमस्ते महोदय।
नमस्कार।
छात्रः किमर्थं पठति? छात्रः ज्ञानार्थं पठति। गायकः किमर्थं गायति? गायकः मनोरञ्जनार्थं गायति। विदूषकः किमर्थं हसति? विदूषकः विनोदार्थं हसति. सः किमर्थं क्रीडति? सः सन्तोषार्थं क्रीडति. बालकः किमर्थं रोदिति? बालकः दुग्धार्थं रोदिति. व्याधः किमर्थं धावति? व्याधः मृगार्थं धावति. बालिका किमर्थं धावति? बालिका आरोग्यार्थं धावति. सा किमर्थं गच्छति? सा खादनार्थं गच्छति.
धन्यवादः. So here what we have, किमर्थं पठति, किमर्थं गायति. I hope you all know this क्रियापदं, right? पठति, गायति, हसति, क्रीडति, रोदिति, धावति, धावति, गच्छति. We already know. And any...
Mahodaya, I have one question. For number 6, Mrigartham Dhavati, what does that mean?
So here on the second column here, Chhatraha Jnanartham Patati Gayaka Manoranjanartham Gayati. Kimartham is what for? That is written already there. Kimartham, Kimartham, Bhavan Kimartham Vadati, Bhavati Kimartham Vadati, Bhavati Kimartham Pruchati. So all the Kimartham is what for? Why are you asking that?
Yeah, okay.
So now the other side we have this Jnana. Mrigartham, Mriga means animal, or it could also mean deer or animal. So Chhatra Jnanartham Patati, here for the purpose of Jnana, Jnanartham. So Jnana and Artha together we are making it one word. Jnanartham, Manoranjanartham, for the entertainment, or Manaranjana, to please the mind. It's entertainment. Vidushakaha, who is Vidushakaha? Like a
Comedian.
Comedian? Comedian, jester, joker. Vidushakaha vinodartham hasati santoshartham saha santoshartham, for the purpose of happiness. Dugdhartham, for milk. So here we are using for this artham we are adding in the sense of for, or for that purpose. So in those, why I am saying, because it is Chaturthi related, so in the where we said Jnanartham, we can also technically replace that with Chaturthi Vibhakti form. Like for example, Chhatraha Jnanaya Pathati, Gayakaha Manoranjanaya Gayati, Vinodaya Hasati. So it can be used. But this is another form, like Vyadha Mrugaya Dhavati. For is not actually giving anything to Mruga, right? When we say previous one, we said Mrugaya or Pustakam Chhatraya Dadati, where we are the Chhatra is receiving that. Here when we say Vyadha Mrugaya Dhavati, Mruga is not receiving anything. Dhavati is actually just running. So Mruga is not receiving anything. Dugdhaya Roditi. Balaka Dugdhaya Roditi. So here also, here there may not be any receiving action here. So this is just for the purpose of, for that reason is the kriya is being done. So then there are some.
Is Vyadaha a word, or is it Vyagraha?
Which one?
Sixth one.
Vyadha. This one you are asking? Vyadha?
Yes.
V-A-V-Y-A-A-D-H-A.
What is the meaning, sir?
What is the meaning?
Oh, Vyadha is a hunter.
Okay.
Sorry, what is it?
One who hunts animals, hunter in the jungle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hunter. Okay.
Vyadha. So yeah, you can, if you want to say tiger, you can use Vyaghra. That is Vyaghra. Vyaghra, who is tiger. These words are also like Vyadha, because vidha means killing actually. You are giving pain to somebody, killing. From that word, this Vyadha is born. Or Vyadha means one who kills, one who gives pain to somebody. It's basically it's used for hunter. Vyaghra, Jughrati. So its smelling power is very strong. It smells. Vyaghra. Jughrati means smells. This Vyaghra has a strong smelling power. It's called tiger. Vyaghra.
Mahodaya, I have a question. So when we are using this Jnanartha or Mrigartham, so now is it in this Dvitiya Vibhakti now?
Dvitiya? Not here Dvitiya, because no, here it becomes like these are artham here being used as the artha has a different meaning also. Like artha, just artha means it could be dhanam, but here artha means like meaning. Tasya artha. But here it is coming as a, yeah, you're right, Dvitiya, but it is used as like an adverb here. You can say it is adverb. Yeah, Vishesham.
Okay, so this Jnanartham is not a noun anymore. Now it's like an adverb. Okay.
Yeah, noun only, but it is adverb. Noun only.
Okay.
Adverb some nouns here.
So we are just adding this artha to the jnana, basically. Artham and then jnanartham. And that's the structure of it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, these you can try. Can try now. No. Bhavan kimartham sanskritam patati Raghumode.
Aham sanskritam jnanardham
Patami.
Patami. Bhavati kimardham khadati.
Somebody else can do this. Which one? Subhashitas. Bhavati kimartham khadati.
Aham. What for I'm eating?
Yeah.
Is it? To become strong, how do you say? Mahadaya?
For the purpose of to become strong, try to keep it simple.
For strength?
Yeah, for strength.
Yeah.
So to the word for strength.
Strength is bhala? Bhalartham?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uttama. Balartham. Balartham.
Yeah. Aham balartham khadami.
अग्रे प्रज्वल महोदय जनाः किमर्थं धनम् इच्छन्ति
जनाः परोपकारार्थं धनम् इच्छन्ति
hope so उत्तमम्
Is it can I also say janaah santoshartham dhanam ichanti? Is it right?
Yes. Santoshartham, paropakaraartham. Prajwal Mode said paropakaraartham, to help others. Okay, next one Vijantivani. Megha kimartham varshati?
Megha kimartham varshati, which means why is the sky pouring, rain, something like that.
Megha is cloud.
Cloud, okay.
Vashati, rains.
Rains, oh, okay. How do I tell that? Megha. I have no idea how to explain this. Why is the cloud raining?
Why does the cloud pour the rain?
I'm not sure how to explain this. How do I answer this? Can you help me, sir?
How do you answer what? Like,
even in English also, because the sky is loaded with water or moisture heavily. I mean,
no, we are not looking like we don't need the like technical or scientific explanation.
To wet the earth. How do I say, for to cool down the earth, something like that, right? So,
and
no idea. I'm not. I can't answer this.
Who wants to? Ravi Modi, you want to help?
Subhiksham.
Subhikshartham.
Subhikshartham.
So the previously in the we have Durbhiksha. So opposite that is Subhiksha.
Subhiksha means?
Durbhiksha is drought. Opposite is Subhiksha. Subhikshartham, yeah. Tututtamam, Subhikshartham, or you can just say Paropakaratham, Lokahitartham, Varshati. Then next one, Vaimode. Choraha Kamartham Chorayati.
Choraha Dhanardham Chorayati.
Dhanartham Chorayati. Okay, agree. Neela Bhagini. Krushikaha Kamartham Karshati.
Kushikaha Aharartham Karshati.
Karshati. Aharartham Karshati. Sujata Bhagini. Nadi Kamartham Vahati.
Nadi Paropakaradham Vahati.
Astu. Great. So, come on. Sankhya. Katham. Okay. So we did Katham, right? Katham, how? Shigram. Katham was done. Yeah. Okay. Saptahasya dinani. Now we'll move towards. Look at Saptahasya dinani. So what we have here, Somavasaraha. So here is a comparison. Suppose today is Guruvasar. Guru, first day. So we have this first column, all the names for the Saptasya Dinanti. Somavasara, Mangala. So here also you can, if you want to remove it, you can do here. Mangalavasara, Bodhavasara, Guruvasara, Shukravasara, Shanivasara, and last one, Ravivasara. Vasara. Some people use, you can also use Varaha. Vara means which repeats itself, Vasara. So Somavasara on these names, which we already know, I think. Ravivasara, some alternate names are also there for these. Somavasara, what is the alternate name for some one day? A different name. You may be already using these names for weekdays. Sujata Bhagini, I think you know. Ravi Modi.
I know one Bhruguvasaraha, but I don't know which one.
Bhrugu? Bhrugu is Shukravasara.
Shukravasara.
Somavasara. you may be knowing there's the logic behind naming these days, right? Naming these days of the week, at least in English. Moon day. What does it mean? Moon. These are named after the planets.
Planet.
Or graha. Especially graha is better than planet. There's a difference. So what is a planet actually? How do you define a planet?
Astronomically, I think something that moves around in the sky, that is not constant.
Planet?
It orbits around the sun, something like that.
Yeah.
No. So,
In English.
let us, as far as I know, there could be other words, other meanings, but planets means like in our solar system, which moves, which rotates around the central star. Here in our case, it is sun, so that's a planet. So how many planets we have now in our solar system?
9.
Huh?
9 minus out Pluto. Is it 9?
Yeah, maybe. Sorry. So including Pluto is 9. If you include. So what here our Jyotish Shastram is more. So what is relevant to us in terms of what how we are affecting, what affects us as human beings or animals or our planet, what effect we are in. So there are again like millions, billions, or maybe infinite number of celestial objects all floating in the sky everywhere in all. There are not only in our galaxy, there are billions of galaxies and universe. So all those, in theory, they have some effect on us, right? Some effect how? By gravitational power, by being there. So we already experienced that if somebody is near us, a physical body, right, our friend or something, so we have some effect on us, right? How? By their very nature, right? Like their personality or how they talk. So similarly, all these objects in the sky also, they have their effect. So like when we enter the temple or some good place or bad place, they have their effects on us. So similarly, these objects in the sky also, they have effect on us remotely. So that what do you call, the invisible some area is there, or some kind of waves, you can say, or some effect of something is there which will affect or in some way. And as the objects depending on the object, how big it is, what is mass and its distance, etc., placement, so all these effects they have varying degree of effects. So in the remote, like, so what matters to us right now, in theory, everything in the universe has effect on us, but those could be very, very minuscule or very small, which are near us in our solar system. That is what matters to us most within our lifetime. So here we have planets around in the solar system. So these are named on those. These are named. The names of the days of the week are named on the. Not we can ask what is Ravivasra. How is sun is a planet here? Is the sun a planet? No, the sun is not a planet. So it's a star. So that's why graha word is important here. In our Navagraha, we are using the word graha, and we are using 9 grahas. They are not 9 planets. 9 graha. 9 graha means, you might be knowing this Kriyapada already, right? Remember, Grahanati. What does it mean?
Receiving.
Huh?
Is it receiving?
To
Huh? Neela Bhagini.
I think it is to take, to draw.
Grahan.
Or accept.
Accept is like more like a svikaroti. Grahannati can also be used, but it's more like taking or holding. Grahannati. Aham pustakam grahannami means I hold from somewhere. So I pick up or hold. Grahannami. Aham pustakam mama haste grahannami. So grahannati from the base word graha, actually it's not graha, graha, like this. Graha. The base word for grahannati is graha. Graha means hold. So graha, which is navagraha we have, I think I'm just deviating from the topic, but it is interesting. Graha is like something that holds, which has the holding power. Even this, what we use, this graham, is also coming from that word only. Graham, which is home, which is called home, which is actually giving us like a ashraya, or it holds us under its ashraya. What is called? I don't know what I exactly call it in some English, but like a refuge, which gives us ashraya in it, so it holds us. So we live under it because it holds us. Graham. So that's why the graha, then planet may not be the actual English equivalent word there. We can't translate like that. If you are thinking planet as like these 9 planets in the solar system, and sun is not a planet in that case. But in our case, in this, as far as graha is concerned, sun is also a graha. It's holding power. Why? Because all these navagraha, including the sun and moon is also one of them, which is not a planet. They are all having these effects because they have the holding power. They have some kind of beams or effect on us, by which they hold our existence here, something, or life or something. So they are called graha, navagraha, including sun, moon, and others, and also Rahu and Ketu. Also, Rahu and Ketu, what are they? They don't exist.
Eclipse kind of thing.
Huh?
Yeah, like Granams, right? Eclipse kind of thing, Rahu and Ketu.
Because Rahu, Ketu, they are not physical objects, physical entities like this. We have this Mars, and this Jupiter and all that. They don't exist. They don't have any physical existence, but they are actually points in the orbits. So that is some astronomy subject which you can find out later. But they are actually mathematical points based on the orbits in the solar system, which are involved in the eclipses. So in which our Puranas, etc., they personify them as Rahu, Ketu, as like some demons or something. But they are basically mathematical points in the orbits, which come into play during the eclipse. So we have this Somavasara, Mangalavasara, which Soma literally means Chandra, which in English also you see Mon. Mon is the moon. Moon day, Tuesday refers to Mars. Wednesday refers to Bodha, which is a Mercury planet. So we have Mangala, Graha, which is Mars. Soma is a Chandra Graha, which you can't say in English, like it's not a planet. But here we have Graha, Chandra Graha and Mars, Mangala Graha, Bodha, Bodha Graha, Mercury. And then Guru, third, so Jupiter, Guru Graha. Shukra, Venus, Shukra Graha. Shani, Shani Graha, Saturn. Ravi, Surya Graha, or Sun day. So Mars. So other alternates. So whatever alternate names are there for these entities like Chandra, you can use in place of Soma. Like we have, what are the other words? Soma, Chandra, Chandravasara.
Induvasara.
Induvasara. Anything here. Chandravasara, Induvasara. You can use there. And then Mangala, Mars. Yeah, any other word you can use there. Mangala. There is a word called Kuja, right? Kuja Graha, we call Kuja Vasara. Why is it called Kuja? Ku means Bhumi, Earth. And Kuja Mangala is considered to be son or offspring of Bhumi. Mangala Graha, Kuja Graha. So that is also astronomically they are thinking, right? Because Mars is very much alike or very similar to Bhumi, our Earth, and also there is a talk that in the long time back when this solar system was being formed, 13 billion years back, so that a big mass was, because of some asteroid hit or something, was separated out of Earth and it becomes Mars. Doing that. So Mangalavasara, this one, Kuja Graha, Kuja Vasara, Bodha Vasara. Bodha is a son of Chandra, it's considered. Chandrasya Sutaha, Bodha. I think that is, Puranas comes. So there could be some, these have some, or Puranas, they are, what is Purana? Ancient. So ancient times, they could be referring to all these astronomical events long time back, which is, they're personifying them. And then, which mostly has many of those evidences now in terms of Agastya trying to stop this Vindhya, growing this Vindhya, right? Vindhya Parvata is stopped when he was crossing the mountain, crossing from north to south of India. So all these are actually now we have those evidences, calculations which have taken place in the past, long time back. So all these other stories could have some evidences if we can do some research. Could be found probably. Then Guru Asara. Guru is Jupiter. The term itself means Guru, which is Guru means
somebody
Brahaspati.
Guru itself means heavy. The meaning of Guru is heavy. So as you know, this Guru, Jupiter is the heaviest planet in our solar system, and an important one. Guru Vasara, so as the beginning said, it's a Brahaspati Vasara, you can also call Brahaspati. There is also Deva Guru. And Shukra is Venus, and is Bhrigu. Who Shukra, you might have heard of Shukracharya, who was the
Guru for the Asuras.
Guru of Asuras, and who comes in the lineage of Bhrigu. He is a Bhargava. Bhargava is lineage of Bhrigu. Bhrigu is an ancient sage. In that lineage only this Shukracharya, and then Jamadagni's son, Parashurama, they all appeared in that lineage. So, and even Valmiki is also considered in that lineage. So Markandeya. So all the Bhargava lineage is very famous. So that's why it's also called Bhrigu Vasara or Bhargava Dinam, Shukravasara. I'm not sure how it's related to Venus, but this is Shukra. And then Shanivasara, Shani. Shani we already know. Saturn, Surya Putra, Shani. And then Ravi, obviously Ravi, Sun. So Sun a day. Any any word for Ravi you can use here. Suryavasara, Bhanuvasara, then what?
Mahoday, one question. So, Soma is moon. There is a word Somarasa, which is
Somarasa.
Yeah. So, just wondering how it is related.
Somarasa is a special type of juice or extract from a special, very special lata or creeper which was present in ancient times. We have lost it. We don't have it anymore. And it was very important during times of yajna. Soma rasa, because Soma is Chandra, who is basically Oshadipati. He is also called Oshadipati. Soma, Chandra has a very important role in our lives or on the earth overall. Not only human beings. When we say our lives, it's everybody's lives, every life on earth. Not only sun. Sun is important, obviously, but moon is also important. If moon disappears, we don't know, or changes his orbit or changes his position, so we don't know what's going to happen. Very bad. Or it will change significantly because Soma is has a significant effect on the Oshadi. Oshadi means all the plant life on earth. So Soma Rasa, coming from there was a Soma Valli before. Soma named of moon, but Soma Valli, the name of the creeper or that plant was Somalata. From there the Soma Rasa was extracted. And because of this moon, all the plant life thrives on our earth. And Soma is also considered the Adhipati or Swami of Manah, Manapati. He controls the mind of us, which is very obvious. And he also affect on our, obviously, our Samudra, because the waves, their levels, and similar effect he has on our minds also, on our psychology. Is dependent on moon. So somebody experience it more, somebody experience less, but he has the effect, moon has the effect, similar because of the attraction, similar to the what he has on the waves.
One other question. The Shukravasara. So there is a word which represents the creation, Shukrakanam, which is loosely translated sperm. So how these are related? I'm just curious. I'm just curious how these are related.
Yeah, it means, that is there. Which generally means something strong. Shukra generally means strong. So, how it is related to sperm or the Shukra, I'm not sure, but Shukracharya was could be there is some relation because the strength there. Asuras, is Guru of Asuras. So then, otherwise there is like Soma, Mangala, Bodha, Guru, Shukra, all these, like why are they in the sequence, and what is the significance of naming these days with these names? Why are they in this order? Why can't the Budhvasaram be the first day of Soma, like a week?
Is because of this distance from the earth?
No, it's the closest.
I don't know.
Well, they are not calculated that, but in our Puranas or even Mahabharata, etc., in those times, we don't find a concept of this Vasara, or we don't find a concept of 1 week, Saptah. We have a concept of Paksha, Kalaganana, and we say it's Saswan Nimesha and all that, a moment and everything. Then it progresses towards Dinam, Ahoratram, then half days, and then Dinam, day, and then it comes to Paksha. There is no concept of Kalaganana was not there in terms of week in our olden times. This is relatively modern. However, this is also like Paksha and then Mass and all gone, but week was not there. But week is also like a repetitive, right? This is also Avartanam, so it's okay. Drumavasara, Mangalavasara. So why are they in this order? Because this the moon, these particular objects here in the sky, they appear on the horizon during the sunrise on those days. We can study more on that. So we are not going to go there detail, but there is a logic there. You can find out more on internet. Yeah. Because they coincide with the position there, the horizon, the beginning. There is more to it, so find out. Okay, anyway, so this, what I'm trying to say, they are not randomly arranged like this. Because somebody liked it in some culture. So there is a logic, astronomical reason. So here, coming to the right side here, Adya, we have today, starting from today, if you go back and go forward to what are the words we use, we have the Sanskrit words here. Taking Guruvasara Adya, if you go back, then we have Hyaha, yesterday, Parahyaha, day before yesterday, Praparahyaha, before that, day before yesterday. And then go forward, we have Shvaha, tomorrow, Parashvaha, day after tomorrow, Praparashvaha, again, day after tomorrow. So if you can have like Adya Kaha Vasaraha, you can ask the question Adya Kaha Vasaraha. Because Vasara is pulling, I'm using Kaha. Adya Kaha Vasaraha, Adya Guru Vasaraha. Tarhi means in that case, Shvaha Kaha Vasaraha, Shvaha Shukra Vasaraha, Parashvaha Kaha Vasaraha, Parashvani Vasaraha, Praparashvaha, Vasaraha, Yaha Buddha Vasaraha, Parahya Mangala Vasaraha, Praparahya Soma Vasaraha. Similarly, you can shuffle these and then try to practice like Adya Shanivasaraha. Adya Shanivasaraha. Shvaha Kaha Vasaraha.
Bhanuvasara.
Shvaha Bhanuvasaraha. Hyaha Shukravasaraha. Adya Shanivasaraha asti. Shvaha Shukravasaraha. Hyaha Shukravasaraha. Asit. So you can try this. So some exercises are here in that similar one. Do that.
Mother, can I ask one question?
Yeah.
The word for now is adha. Is that right?
Huh?
The word for now.
Now?
Now.
What is the word?
Is it adha?
No, word for now is idanim.
Idani. Okay. What is adha?
There are two words. Adhuna. Idanim. Then adhuna. Two words for now. What are you saying? Adha? Adha is down.
A lot of the scriptures, they start with atha.
No, that is atha.
Atha.
Atha means now onwards, after this.
Yeah, I'm just curious why this starts with atha.
Atha. Atha. Yeah. I can go on and on this, but so just right now you can say atha means now onwards. They are trying to present. They are trying to present something to you. It's a presentation. So they are saying, here on, I am presenting this, something like that. Atha shabdanuशासनम, athato brahma jigyasa, like that. So they are saying, here onwards, I am presenting this. But if you look at this commentaries and all that, they extract and they analyze this atha a lot of ways. But basic meaning is that here onwards I am presenting this.
Dhanyawada Mahoday.
Saptasya Dhanani. So can start with numbers. I got about 15 minutes. Yeah, can just read through this. Prajwala Mahoday.
Sankhya, numbers. Ekah, eka, ekam, dvau, dve, dve, trayah, tisrah, त्रीणि, चत्वारः, चतस्रः, चत्वारि, पञ्च, षट्, सप्त, अष्ट, नव, दश, एकादश, द्वादश, त्रयोदश, चतुर्दश, पञ्चदश, दश, षोडश, सप्तदश, अष्टादश, नवदश, विंशतिः.
So your numbers in Sanskritam, here it's given from 1 to 20. We'll look at the other later ones later. But mainly this numbers, when we use a number, it's actually quantity, right? We are representing the quantity of something which is quantifiable, which is not quantifiable like sukham, dukkham, or distance. Distance, if you are measuring in terms of miles or something like that, is quantifiable. But just using how much, it's a lot of distance. That's a lot is not quantifiable. Lot of happiness is not quantifiable. Big, small, they are not quantity. They are just the quality or something like that. So here, quantity, when we are talking, so we are actually talking 1, 2, which is like a unit quantity. What is it basically? It's an adjective. It's a visheshana. It's an attribute of that noun. So here, number, or the word representing this number, quantity, is also an adjective to that another noun, which we are quantifying. Which means an adjective in Sanskritam takes the same lingam, vachanam, vibhakti, which we know, that's a rule. Lingam, vachanam, vibhakti of the one which is being qualified and the one which is adjective, which is called visheshanam, should be same. Vishesham and visheshanam, lingam, vibhakti, vachanam. So that applies mostly to number words also, mostly, not all the time. Especially the first 4 you see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why there is a star mark, which means this eka shabda and dvi shabda, tri shabda, Chatur Shabda. So they have different forms in different lingam. Ekaha, Dvi. Now, when we say Eka, how many units that represent in terms of quantity?
One.
One. That means, what is it? Vachanam, Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam, or Bhavachanam?
Ekavachanam.
Ekam. So it is always Ekavachanam. Okay. Eka, that word has to be always Ekavachanam because it is only one. So though we are saying Linga Vachana Bhakti will be same, yes, because it is only one, it will be always an Ekavachanam because it will be always used with Vishesham, another noun, which is always an Ekavachanam. So we can say Ekaha Balaka. But Linga is going to be different because of the other words Lingam. When you say Balakaha, you say Ekaha Balakaha. When you say Balika, Eka Balika. And Napunsakalingam, Graham, if you Graham is Ekam, Graham. Eka Shatika. Ekaha Parvataha. Like that. Okay? So the other word is always Ekavachanam. In that case, to indicate the quantity is Eka. Ekaha. One. Now, similarly, Dvi, the base, why I am saying Dvi, because the base word for this is Dvi. So in the Pullinga it becomes Dvau. In Strilinga and Napunsakalingam it becomes Dve Dve. The forms are same, Strilingam and Napunsakalingam, Dve Dve. And it is always Dvivachanam because it is quantifying units are two. So when you say Dvau Balakau, Dvau Parvatau, and Dve Balike, because Balike is the Dvivachanam of Balika. Dve Balike, Dve Gruhe, Dve Vane. So this is simple. Similarly, three is the base word for this word indicating three. And it is always Bahuvachanam. Because three is Bahuvachanam, more than two. And it is used as a Visheshanam with other noun which will be in Bahuvachanam because it is three. So Trayaha Parvataha, Trayaha Balakaha, Tisraha Balikaha, Srilingam, and Trini Gruhani in the Napunsakalingam. Trini Vatayana, Trini Mitrani. So three friends. Tisraha Sakhyaha, Tisraha, Srilinga word. Tisraha Shatikaha, Tisraha Kuptyaha, Tisraha Ghatyaha. So these words have lingam also associated with them. But vachanam is very clear. The ekavachanam, dvivachanam always, bahuvachanam always, and chatur is the base word here. And this also always bahuvachanam because there are four. But it changes its form in ekavachana, lingam, pullingam, strilingam, napunsakalingam. Chatvaraha balakaha, chatasraha balikaha, chatvari grahani, chatvari vatahani, mitrani, whatever. So they change the form based on the lingam, and they have the vachanam fixed there. Okay, so this is the numbers are a little bit confusing, but as you start using them, it becomes clear to you. First four are very clear. So vachana is very clear, and these panchashat we'll see later. So these are very clear. As per the vachanam, that is fixed. How many quantities are there? And the lingam, they change the lingam, ekado, traya, chatvara, etc. These are not avyam, remember. These are not avyam means they have different vibhakti forms. All that they have complete vibhakti table is there for this, eka, dvi, tri, chatur, etc. So if the other noun is in the other vibhakti, now example I said was the prathama. For example, trayaha balakaha, or ekah balakah. So if you want to use, if it is a ekam balakam aham prashnam pruchhami, so that could be possible. So I am asking a question to one boy. So ekam balakam. So ekam becomes ditya there. So that also changes its vibhakti, because balaka is in ditya. Ekam balakam. Ekena balakena karyam bhavati. Ekaya balakaya. Like that. So they have their forms. So you have to actually look at the vibhakti tables. And thou always in the dvivachanam. So that is simple. Thou, dvabhyam, because the dvivachanam is very simple. Most of them are same. Dvayoho, and dvayo, because shashti, saptami, they are same. Chaturthi, tritiya, chaturthi, panchami, they are same. Prathama, ditya, they are same. Shashti, saptami, they are same in dvivachanam, which is the simplest one. So then the tritiya, trayaha, that is always bahuvachanam, so that also changes its form. We'll look up some examples later. Chatur also changes its form, and bahuvachanam, like chaturbhi, chaturbhyaha, chaturunam, chaturshu. So those chaturshu balakeshu ramaha uttamaha, chaturshu balakeshu, chaturshu parvateshu vindyaha unnatatamaha. You can form the sentences like that. Okay, so but coming to other numbers, so as you know, these are always bahuvachanam, right? These are always bahuvachanam. Okay. Now from pancha to navadasha, so pancha, shat, sapta, ashta, and these are always bahuvachanam, but the forms, they have the vibhaktis, different vibhaktis. But lingam, they don't change, right? So here we'll look at some examples later, because we don't have much time today. But before closing this session, I will just show you this table, which you can look at during your time during the week, and then we'll look at that in detail next time. So here sankhyaha, sankhyaha. So this, on this page you have sankhyaha. I think everybody knows how to go to this page. Sankhya. Open the sankhyaha. So here you see, here there is a vibhakti table given here. Ekaha, pullinga. So pratipadik means the base word. So we have eka. And pratipadik, the base word for eka, 1, 2, 3, etc. given here, which you can go through that, not that important. But the forms are important here. In the pullinga, strilinga, napunsaka. So in the pullinga we have ekaha, ekam, ekena, ekasme, ekasmat, ekasya, ekasmin. Strilinga we have these similar forms. And the dvi has these forms in pullinga, strilinga, napunsaka, and three has these forms, right? Trini, etc. Traya, tesra, in different vibhaktis. And similarly, if you scroll to the right, we have chatur form also, chatvara, chatusu in pullinga, strilinga, napunsaka. So as we saw before, eka, dvi, tri, chatur. These will have different forms in pullinga, strilinga, napunsaka. But what about starting 5? Pancha, as you see here. Pancha, trilingeshu samana rupani. So in all three lingas, they have the same form. From pancha to navadasha paryantam, to 19. So here which is shown here, navadasha, right? 5 to 19, same form. Nitya bahuvachanam. always Bahuvachanam because it takes Bahuvachanam. The same form, but vibhakti is different. That's what they are given. Ek Prathama vibhakti, Dvitiya vibhakti, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, Shashti, Saptami. So Pancha, Pancha, Panchabhi, Panchabhya, Panchabhya, Panchanam, Panchasu, Shat, 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 Satsu, like this, Saptasu. So these are easy, right? Like 5 to 19, the forms are same in all linga and always Bahuvachanam. So for example, Pancha Parvataha Santi, Pancha Balakaha Santi, or you can also say Strilinga, Pancha Balikaha Santi, Pancha Gruhani Santi. So the Pancha doesn't change the form based on the lingam. So Trilingeshu Samana Rupani, Panchabhihi Mitraihi Saha Kridami. So like that you can form the sentence. Panchanam Balakanam Gruhamasti, Panchasu Balikasu Parvati Uttama, something like that you can form the sentence. So the forms do not change until Navadasha. Dashasu, Navadashasu, Chaturdashasu. So these forms will remain same from Ekadasha to Navadasha. Same, apply the same Dasha form to this Ekadasha, Dvadasha also in different vibhaktis. Dvadasha, Dashabhihi, Trayodashabhihi, Chaturdashabhyaha, Trayodashabhyaha. So Ekadasha to Navadasha forms are not, vibhakti forms are not shown separately in this table because it is same as Dasha. So Trilinga is all three lingas. These Pancha to Navadasha until 19. The forms remain same and they are always Bahuvachanam. Okay. So other 20 onwards we will talk about that next week. Okay. Any question? Too much to digest? Yeah, we'll again go through the numbers next week, but if you want, you can focus on what others. Saptaha Siddhanani, other topics we studied today. So if you have any questions, post it on the group or email me. So, धन्यवादः, नमस्कारः.
Thank you, sir.